This podcast is inspired by Paramahansa Yogananda. He was a world-renowned spiritual guru, author, and speaker who lived until the age of 59. He dedicated his life to seeking spiritual enlightenment while simultaneously sharing his supernatural discoveries with all of mankind. And to this day, his words and teachings continue to inspire humanity as a whole to become as spiritually enlightened as humanly possible. Back in June of last year, I bought a small yet absolutely awesome book that Yogananda wrote called How You Can Talk with God. It confirmed a lot of the ideas and principles that I have found to be true in my own experience when I had spoken to God in my own words. I've discovered in my journey that it truly does not matter which words you use to talk to and pray to God with, so long as they give you a feeling of high vibration. Furthermore, I believe that it is quite simple actually to talk with God and receive a response that can be heard through another person's mouth, another person's writing, or even another person's creation. The response can also come in the form of symbols, numbers, or animals, just to name a few. You have to be willing to pay close attention with your heart, gut, and soul instead of with your ego mind. To quote a sentence from Yogananda's How You Can Talk with God, if you pray strongly enough, those prayer vibrations bring a vibratory response immediately. It manifests in whatever language you are accustomed to hearing. If you pray in German, you hear the reply in German. If you talk in English, you hear the answer in English. The vibrations of different languages originate in the cosmic vibration. God, being the cosmic vibration, knows all languages. What is language? It is a certain vibration. What is vibration? It is a certain energy. And what is energy? It is a certain thought. And while I, Adam, prayed countless times in temple, my home, and anywhere else away from home, there was always this creeping doubt I felt as to how I was praying to God. Fearing that I wasn't praying to God the right way, or that I would be punished by God for not praying exactly the way I was told to pray. This concern of mine led me to adopt spirituality as a way of life, as well as when I had come to the conclusion that spirituality finally gave me the answers that I was seeking for all of my life. And although I was raised Jewish my entire life, it dawned on me one day that I no longer identify with Judaism or any other organized religion for that matter. It was after what was probably my most brutal, intense, dark night of the soul I've ever experienced, when my desire to once again connect with God and my guardian angels suddenly became my main priority and focus. As Yogananda said, if you make up your mind never to stop crying for her, Divine Mother will talk with you. No matter how busy she is with her housework of creation, if you persist in your cries, she is bound to speak. This, I feel, is a gentle reminder from Yogananda that the key to success when talking with God, and in all areas of our lives for that matter, is persistence, intention, and confidence. That when we choose to put God first, God puts us first. For God is the only being we can truly depend on other than ourselves. This principle alone empowers us enough to break the cycle of human codependency and to instead be grateful for the help we do receive along the way that can be viewed as a bonus rather than as an expectation. The truth is that when all is said and done, we are all trying to connect with God in one way or another at the end of the day. Whether it's through religion or spirituality, it is my staunch belief that there is no one right way of doing so. The only things I would say that are quote-unquote wrong, however, are either when you try to force your beliefs onto a person, your beliefs and teachings are based on fear and control, or your beliefs and teachings are ones of hatred and destruction. And spirituality is no exception by any means, for there are still sadly tons of spiritual cults out there that are manipulating innocent souls for personal gain right now here in 2019. These cults are run by one or more narcissistic leaders who uses the words of God while hiding under the disguise of the devil. To learn more about Paramahansa Yogananda, please visit the link in the description box below. In the meantime, I wish you love and light, truth seeker. Namaste.